Hello, AO. How is everybody doing this after? Okay, I think we're live now. Hi, everybody in AO. Happy, good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. I do have a couple questions, so I'm going to just jump right in and get started here. First question comes from Eric Blandino. He asks, do I need and what are pros and cons of having both personal and or business credit as a business owner, and how could I use credit for my benefit? Business description and background of question. I haven't owned a credit card since 1998. I have bootstrapped my business from the beginning. If I need to buy a vehicle, equipment, materials, coaching, or invest in a new team member, I need to make sales and save. If I don't have the money, then I can't afford it, is the mentality I was raised with. At what point in the entrepreneur journey is credit recommended to grow a business? How does one utilize credit for growth? We're currently at $400K a year. And what perks could I benefit from by using credit cards or lines of credit? Rat exclusion service. We're in the business of giving people their homes back from the invasion of rats. Eric, I can relate to what you're saying. This was me several years ago. If I did not have the money in my bank account, I did not have the money. Credit cards scared me. To me, it was debt, and it was bad debt. So this is a mindset shift. Debt is not always bad. Using someone else's money to help you grow your business, as long as you use it properly, it's not a bad thing. So if you're using someone else's money at a low interest rate, so say you get an Amex and you're able to pay it off every month, that's 0% interest every month. Instead of taking, say, $10,000 out of your bank account and depleting your cash fund, you've then borrowed, so to speak, $10,000 from American Express, and then you have that time to pay it off. In some cases, even with American Express, you can pay over time with a lowered interest rate. I prefer to use credit cards. As far as some of the benefits of it, there's travel. That's what I use it for. Amazon purchases, free flights, things like that. A good mentor to talk to about this would be Todd, actually. I know that he is great with credit cards and what to purchase and how to use points and how to manipulate that kind of system. So I would definitely talk to Todd Ferguson about this. But as far as using credit cards, yeah. I mean, as long as you're not off being frivolous with the money and you're responsible and you can document everything, I 100% think that you should use someone else's money to grow your business. So I hope that answers your question. But again, this is a mindset shift. And I understand that sometimes going from the if you don't have it, then you don't have it mentality to using someone else's money is not a bad thing. So if you want to talk on the side, I'm more than happy to. I cannot express to you enough. This was me. And Sean, I know, beat his head against a wall for a long time trying to get me to reshape how I viewed credit cards and debt and lines of credit. So again, I hope that helps. But if you have any further questions, reach out to me. Next question comes from Randy Hanks. He asks, do you recommend postcard mailings as part of your ad campaigns? Business description and background of question. I own a bowling center and do email, Facebook, and in-house advertising. Not every household uses social media, and I would like to promote specials, coupons, the website, and build my email list. Would you recommend using every door direct mail and target certain routes, neighborhoods? Me personally, no. Because when I get those in the mail, the first place it goes is in the trash. I don't look at them. I don't open them. I don't sift through them. I throw them away. So that's just me personally. You may want to take a poll from some of your clients. How do you like to receive information regarding our services? Or ask them, because if they're just going to throw it away, or the open rate is like 10%, 20%, something low like that, it's really not worth your time or your resources or your money. So again, my final answer would be no on that one. Hope that helps. Next question comes from Rosalie. Question they asked: what are some safety precautions that I can take when going to a new prospect's house? Business description and background of question. I own a full service accounting firm and we help small business owners with all their accounting needs. I recently started working virtually and sometimes I meet prospects in person at their homes and want to be safe. Okay. So as far as safety goes, there's a couple different things that you can do. There are some self-defense classes that you can take. Krav Maga, there's karate. They also teach women's self-defense. So you might look into that. You can carry mace. I provide mace for all of my bathers and groomers. They get one on their business keychain and then also their personal keychain as well. This may be a touchy subject for some, but depending on the state you are in, I am not here to get into a political debate on this, but if you feel safe to carry, there's always that. And then as far as meeting people in their houses, you can always just let someone know, share your schedule. Hey, this is where I'm going to be at from this time to this time. Share your calendar so people know where you're at. And if you're really not sure or you're not comfortable with doing in-home, maybe do like a Starbucks situation for the first time meeting them. That way it's an open situation. You can get an assessment of them. And if you're not comfortable, don't proceed. If you are comfortable, then proceed. But still, I think sharing your calendar with somebody might not be a bad idea. That way your whereabouts are accounted for. So, next question comes from Jonathan Jean Baptiste. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Question they asked, how do I determine what type of life insurance I should have? Business description and background of question. I am a residential real estate agent. I am looking to maximize my money for my future investments. I hear life insurance is a way, but I'm not sure what type will work best for me. Do you view life insurance as an investment vehicle, or how do you view it, and how do you know if it's appropriate for me? This is not a question I can answer or one I am comfortable answering because I don't know anything about life insurance. You might want to talk to Stephen Davis. I don't think he's quite a mentor in the group, but he works with insurance. So he would probably be able to answer this question better for you. So I'm sorry, but I'm not going to answer something I don't know about. And finally, my last question comes from Cliff Pollard. When it comes to daily and weekly huddles and team meetings, is the process and flow the same for a company of 2 people versus 20 people, 20 plus people? Business description and background of question. Had a great AO Zoom call about team building, daily huddles, and leadership meetings. We are currently only a team of 2 and are looking at how to run our meetings and if we even need them for our small team. Love the daily huddle AO resource as a start, but just seems like we might need something a little more for our team of 2. Are we overthinking it? So I don't exactly know what your structure is like, but whatever structure works for you is the structure you should use. There's so many different setups for meetings, depending on which organization that you might go through. There's different setups. You can do 5 minutes here and then 10 minutes here and 15 minutes here, and then what you're talking about might be different. So again, it's whatever you're going to use and implement. Now, once you set up a structure, stick with that. And then as your team grows, maybe break it off, and this group of people is going to handle this section, or this group of people is going to handle this section. I have taken bits and pieces from several different meeting structures, if you will, and kind of made my own. And that works for us. To me, if you implement something that you either don't understand or you know you're not fully going to implement, then why do it? So if it works for you, keep it. And then as your company grows, maybe reevaluate it then. Do we need to add a new department? And because we added this new department, do we have to add another section of the meeting? Or what tasks are we delegating? Who are we checking in with? What are our goals? What are the weekly goals? What are sales revenues? So it really depends on your business, your structure, your departments, your goals, things like that. I'm happy to talk to you and kind of get some specifics and maybe go over things in a little more detail. But without knowing a little bit more, it's kind of hard for me to answer. So the gist of that would be, if it works for you, keep it. But I would love to know some more information so that I can, hi Sean, so I can dive a little bit deeper into that with you. So I hope that helps. But guys, that was all the questions that I had for today. So I'm going to sign off, but I hope to see some of you guys there this Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the goal setting and mindset event in Nashville. So hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I hope I was able to answer all of your questions. And if you have any further questions or if there's anything I can help with, then I will, I'm always available. You can hit me up, send a friend request or a personal message. Talk to you guys later. Bye.